And I'm Vidhi Joshi. It was a terrifying morning on the Agra Expressway near Lucknow when an AC double-decker bus travelling from Delhi to Gonda suddenly met with a major accident. Around 4:30 a.m. on Sunday near the toll plaza in the Kakori police station area, the bus, crowded with around 70 passengers returning home for the Chhath festival, suffered a sudden tyre burst. Within moments, the situation turned catastrophic. According to the eyewitnesses, the bus was travelling at a speed of about 80 to 90 miles per hour when a loud noise came from the rear. The driver immediately applied the brakes and stepped out to check the problem. As he inspected the rear side, thick smoke began rising from the back of the vehicle, quickly spreading upward. Panic spread as the driver and cleaners saw the smoke turn into flames. They shouted for the passengers to get out as quickly as possible. Most of the passengers were asleep at that early hour and chaos ensued as they rushed to the front exit, leaving behind their belongings. Within minutes, the fire spread rapidly, engulfing the entire bus in flames. The passengers and bystanders desperately tried to control the fire using water and whatever resources they could find. But the flames grew stronger by the second. The fire brigade was informed immediately, but it reportedly took nearly an hour for the first fire engine to arrive at the scene. By then, the blaze had become so massive that thick black smoke was visible from The passengers and bystanders desperately tried to control the fire using water and whatever resources they could find. But the flames grew stronger by the second. The fire brigade was informed immediately, but it reportedly took nearly an hour for the first time fire engine to arrive at the scene. By then, the blaze had become so massive that thick black smoke was visible from nearly 2 kilometers away. Eyewitnesses recounted that the driver initially tried to extinguish the flames using the 2 fire extinguishers available on the bus, but they proved ineffective. In a desperate attempt to seek help, he ran towards the nearby toll plaza only to discover that there was no fire safety equipment available from there either. When the fire brigade initially arrived, 3 fire engines worked tirelessly for over an hour to bring the fire under control. However, by that time, the bus was completely gutted. Only the charred frame remained. Notably, Satish Rathore confirmed that preliminary investigations point towards a technical fault as the likely cause of the fire. The driver claimed that the tire burst might have triggered a short circuit, which could have led to the blaze. Authorities have begun a detailed investigation with a vision to determine the exact cause of the incident. Despite the horrifying sight, it was nothing short of a miracle that all the 70 passengers managed to escape unharmed. Many were in shock but deeply grateful for their survival. Most of them were returning home from Delhi, Haryana and Punjab to celebrate the Chhath festival with their families. Chhati Maya saved us, one passenger said. Otherwise, it would have been impossible for anyone to survive such an accident. The police later arranged another vehicle to transport the stranded passengers to Gonda so they could continue their journey safely. Local residents and eyewitness Satpal, who lives near the toll plaza, said that the situation could have been far worse if the fire had spread to the front of the bus before the evacuation. The passengers got out just in time, he said. If the flames had reached the front a few seconds earlier, it would have been a disaster. This incident occurred just days after the tragic Kurnool bus fire in Andhra Pradesh, which claimed 20 lives, and it has once again raised serious questions about road safety, the condition of long-distance buses, and the lack of emergency response infrastructure on expressways. Although all the passengers escaped safely this time, the completely burnt bus stood as a grim reminder of how close this mishap came to becoming another major tragedy. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.